call the meeting to order.
Campbell?
Yes.
Benz?
Yes.
Alderson?
Yes.
Sines? Yes.
Approve agenda?
So moved. Second.
Benz?
Yes.
Elmerson?
Yes.
Sines?
Yes.
Burner?
Yes.
Campbell?
Yes.
Let's pray. Father, we just thank you we can be here this evening. We just thankful that Travis and Brad can be on the phone with us, Lord, so they can be part of it. We just pray for good discussion tonight, good decisions made. Just watch over us with all the things before us. We just pray these things in your name. Amen. Reports. Anybody got anything? Okay, seeing nothing. Open forum. We're going to start with the New London Area Partnership with Chelsea. If you want to start.
Hello, Chelsea Boker, 3321 Quincy Avenue, Danville, Iowa. So I'm here with Renee, who's also an active member of the New London Partnership, and we're just doing a formal request for the council approval at this time. We would like to host the Dover Days on August 22nd, and we're just looking for your guys' partnership and the city's approval to do that. We would also like the city's help in recognizing a New London community member, which at the time we keep it a secret on who it is. But we want to recognize all the hard work and volunteership that they have put into our community. We will need the shelter house.
Brad, can you guys hear her? Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
We will need the shelter house and the park to be reserved for this event. Casey and I have been talking. I think once we get closer and we know for sure what's happening, we'll come to the July meeting, and then we'll ask for the road closures and all that fun
Okay.
stuff. So for now, we're just hoping to get your guys' approval and partnership on a fun day to celebrate Dover.
All right, thank you. Open forum. Anyone else? Dave, did you have something?
Dave Ward. Just wanted to come. This is the first time you guys have all been together since the last meeting. On behalf of the utilities, just wanted to say thank you guys for the truck. Really appreciate it. It does help us out. So, but I haven't had a chance to run into all you guys individually. So this was one chance to tell you all at once. Just a thank you. So,
Thanks, Dave. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Dave.
Anyone else on open forum? Seeing none, we'll move on. Consent agenda. Bills look good, Dan?
Yes, sir.
A motion to approve or questions?
Move we approve. Second.
Elmerson?
Yes.
Sines?
Yes.
Burner?
Yes.
Campbell?
Yes.
Benz?
yes.
Old business. Discuss updating the comprehensive plan or drafting a new comprehensive plan with Zach James. Zach, you want to just come up, sit there at the table?
Yeah, wherever you want me. I don't work for me.
Yeah.
How we doing?
Good.
Good, how are you?
Good. Yeah, Zach James, South Planning Commission. It's been a while, but thanks for having me. But, yeah. I don't have anything formal prepared, but I mean, I've got some things I can talk about unless you've got specific questions or things you.
I got some questions. I know
Yeah.
that what's the importance of updating the plan? What we'll get out of that? Just some things the plan does for us, that kind of stuff. I think that's a place to start.
Yeah, so a couple things. There's a legal basis for having a comprehensive plan, so zoning decisions. So there's a couple references in state code. They're kind of minor references, but I got some notes here just so I didn't forget what they were. So section 414 is the section on city zoning, and it says that zoning decisions shall be made in accordance with the comprehensive plan. And I think when it comes to if you ever get challenged on anything in court, as far as some type of zoning regulation, they're going to come back and look at your comprehensive plan and does it fit with that, things like that. And then this is not as tight of a reference, but in the subdivision regulations also says that any subdivision regulation shall conform to a city comprehensive plan as adopted by the city. So there's kind of a legal basis for why you have this and why it's important to have it updated. But to me, I think the bigger and the more important thing is just having a vision for the future and going through a process, looking at data, looking at information, going out to the community, getting feedback and input, and understanding what's important to our community right now. What do we want to see as our community in 10, 15, 20 years? And go through that process to really come up with the vision, the goals, the objectives that then can help you guys make decisions too when you have these meetings when you do your budget every year, those types of things, go back to that and say, okay, here's what we said was important to us. Here's what we wanted to do. Let's make sure we prioritize those things. When you make decisions, is that something we said we wanted to do in our comprehensive plan, things like that. So to me, those are kind of the two biggest reasons why you want to update it.
Does that help us in regards to getting grants and everything like that? Try to help us, we've got it figured out what we want to do here in 5 years. We've got this to help us at all in that regard.
Yeah, it's gonna. I mean, it's not going to be the sole reason we're going to get a grant, but it's a lot of programs will ask questions about what plans does this fit into, or what type of input have you got from the community, things like that, so you can document
Gotcha.
this. We went through this process, we did all this input. Here's the things that were priorities, or we identify this specific project in here is important to our community. So. I mean, it's not going to be the only reason why you get it, but it's maybe going to fill a certain percentage of an application, maybe 10, 20, 30%, depending on the program, but it's going to help you in some regard for just about any grant. So, yeah.
Well, I went through the one we've got. We haven't looked at it really too hard for years. I think 19 last time we updated it.
Yep. So I went back and looked. So we did a full update in 2007, and then there was some type, and I didn't look at it that closely. I just looked at it a couple hours ago, but it looked like we did some kind of update in 2019. I don't know to what extent or how much time we spent on that, or
I don't
what
remember
exactly we updated.
Wasn't that the DG?
It might have been just an update. Now that you say that, it might have been an update to some of the land use portions of it to support urban renewal plan that then probably tied back to Dollar General and that area off of Pine Street over there. Yeah.
But the update,
I'd have to go look at that though. I don't know.
The update was just kind of updating the numbers and the statistics more than actually the, changing any of the results.
We didn't go back and like redo any public input.
Yeah. So
that would have been before the
public
full census also. So there'd be there's the full census data plus they come out with, I'm trying to think what they call it, but every year they come out with basically projections too.
Yeah.
So there's a lot more updated information that would be available.
I mean, for that reason, that's what it makes a strong case for us to redo it to get more public opinion rather than the original opinion in 2007 for so many of our incentives and things that are going on. I feel like that's a great idea.
Well, I look at it, I see the importance of it. I also see it's going to cost us $20-some thousand to do it, thereabout.
It takes a lot of time.
It does.
Staff. We usually have three to four people working on it, and different capacities. But like the public input takes a good list in the data, the research. We usually do when we did the last one in 2007, we didn't probably go this detail, but we've been doing a really detailed like community history in recent years. We just have somebody that's a really good historian, so it's been really helpful and kind of getting a really good understanding of the past that's kind of led to where the community is today, which is really valuable to understand how you got to where you are.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
And big events that have happened that maybe shape the community. But yeah, a lot of data. That'll be the most extensive part of the plan. The one we just did for Danville, I'd have to go back and look. I probably should have looked at, but I mean, we probably had 70 to 80 pages. It's just data and information about the community.
Travis, Brad, any questions, comments?
No, I don't have any questions. And I kind of think it's one of those things where we got to look at it.
Yeah.
I would agree.
It's nearing 20 years. I mean, I think it's a good thing too to look at, make sure that maybe we need to do definitely. I mean, it costs money, but if we're trying to plan for our kids' futures and whatever like that, that's a roadmap that they can look at and see what we did and what didn't do.
Have
And
you guys went back and looked through what we've got?
I looked at it. I haven't read through it all the way yet.
Yeah. I see we've done a lot of things. And a lot of things
In that
are
one,
still
yeah.
on our,
Right.
I think it's very good. I go through the public comments, see mainly repeat. I mean, same 10 topics.
Yep.
And probably the same topics we're going to get when we ask them again. because it's going to be rough road.
It's pretty interesting how a lot of things change, but a lot of things stay the same.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And every community has different issues, but we see a lot of the same
I'm sure.
comments and same issues.
Yeah.
Everywhere we go. So there's usually a couple things that are very unique to each community, but there's a lot of things that are just like housing.
Water.
Housing comes up, utilities, potholes, like those things come up
Oh, yeah.
almost every time.
I like it. School was mentioned a lot. Well, we really don't deal with the school.
Yeah.
But I just want us to be good stewards of our money.
Yeah.
You know, $20,000, like Brad just said, I think we really need to look at. Maybe we need to sit and look at our plan together as a council.
Yeah.
And see what we see in it as a council.
Right.
Instead of just 10 minutes here, maybe we ought to have a meeting on it and go through it. So
We haven't had a work session in, quite some time for it. We had big work sessions when we did it in 2019.
yeah,
That's 2007. So.
Yeah.
We can.
oh, back then.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the original one in 2007 had a total of like 91 people surveyed, and it wasn't,
Great response.
it wasn't. Well, I mean, we have so many more options now for being able to gather material, whether it's, electronically or being able to post publicly that we're doing things. So I think it's a great time to kind of get
What
a
have you seen
baseline.
with Danville? How response from public?
It was tough.
I bet it's always tough.
I can't remember the number we ended up getting. It was. We usually try to get a statistically significant response, which is basically saying if we hit this number, that is representative of 90% of the community. Like the answers you get are gonna count for 90% of the community. And we were a little short of that number, I think. I want to say it was around 225 or 250. And I think we were trying to get around 275 or 300, somewhere in there. I mean, it was close,
It's better than what was on ours.
but it just depends. I mean, and it's probably almost 10 years ago we did Keokuk, and we just got amazing response. And Keokuk was a little surprised. We thought it was going to be a challenge. We had difficulty in Donaldson. We did that a few years ago.
Yeah.
We did Mediapolis around 21, 22, maybe 23 even. But we got really good response there. It just depends. Never know.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Some of it depends on the timing of the year. Some of it depends on, is there like a hot topic that's getting people riled up?
Yeah.
Is it just everything's kind of good and people are just satisfied? I mean, you just never know.
Yeah.
But those are the types of things. Usually if there's like a big issue that's going to help drive surveys. But
Scott and Dan, you work on an issue.
Okay.
More questions?
But generally so what we did in Danville is we did a push in the spring.
Okay.
And we didn't get the response that we wanted. So we waited actually about 3 months. And then at the start of school, we worked with the school district to get it pushed through the school. We did a little bit of that in the spring too, but so we kind of delayed a little bit and then worked with the school, and they were really helpful of helping us get the word out,
Good.
get it out to people. So
You got to think though, in 2019 to now, 2007 to now, I should say, the people have changed.
Yes.
A lot of different people have moved into our town, and a lot of kids, a lot more families.
Lost the older generation.
Lost the older generation. Yes, I think that people are more in tune, I would say, of certain things that happen, and social media doesn't help in certain ways.
Yep.
We've actually trained them to complain better.
Yeah.
On Facebook.
Yeah.
But you guys have changed a lot. I mean, I use New London a lot for the example out on Pine Street. I mean, I talked to Danville about it, talked to Donaldson about it. I mean, there's a lot of communities looking for direction on how we get more housing, and pointed to you guys a lot. I've probably gotten a lot of phone calls between you and Casey because I direct people your way, send them out. But I don't know. You guys probably know the numbers better than I do, but it's got to be around 20 to 25 new homes in the last
not quite that many, but
5 to 7 years or so.
Maybe.
Adam Street. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
We got
That's a lot.
five over in the other subdivision.
that's a lot
It is.
for a town your size.
Yeah.
So a lot of things have changed. And that's kind of the important thing too, is things like that have happened and there's still room to grow, I guess, up Pine Street, but you made a lot of progress. Now it's, okay, what's 10 or 15, 20 years from now?
Yeah.
Thinking that might get full, and then Or do we want to think about doing something like that again? Or do we want to think about doing it again? That's, guess, is another question, another way to
Or are
look
we
at it, too.
supporting those houses and what do we have for the community?
Yeah.
So I think
So those are the types of questions that,
Yeah.
you try to answer through a process like this.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah.
Anybody else? Travis? Brad? Okay.
Count ourselves a little bit.
Okay. We'll fly you home next meeting. Don, Brad, or Dan, Don? Anyone
No.
else?
I think it's exciting to look at doing it.
Do you have any questions for me along the way, or
Yeah.
if you're talking, or need me to come back sometime, just let me know.
Okay, we will.
That was
Oh, appreciate it, Zach.
Yeah.
good about the process.
What's
Yeah.
that?
We might know your email.
We
might.
No, Kirk does.
Yeah.
Nathan does. I mean,
So
Well-
we can get it
I
somehow.
only have one card on me, but if you need one, I can give it to you.
I appreciate it, Zach.
Yep.
We'll be in touch.
Thank you.
We'll be in touch.
Thank you.
You guys want to talk any more tonight, or we just wait until we have a workshop?
We can have a workshop. I mean, I feel pretty strongly that we should do it, but I'm open to hear if
Yeah.
people think it's not the right time.
I think we probably should too.
We'll set something up. Okay, let's move on. Approve resolution 489, adopting employee hourly wages for fiscal year 26-27, authorizing implementation. Scott, you said we're just going to leave them the same. Was that your?
I'm not sure we want our employees to leave, but are these the ones that have been added? What we discussed last time, or are these the?
That's extra dollar.
This is the extra $1. Okay. Make a motion. We approve what is printed on page 27.
Let's have a little discussion. I don't know if you guys hear Scott. He was talking about approving what's on our paper. What kind of increase is that?
$1.
That's just $1.
That's
That's
what
great.
I think about last.
That's right. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yep, we did. That's right. Yeah, mine's foggy. Well, Scott's made a motion that we just accept what is printed with the $1.
We have a little more discussion on that.
Sure.
We'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
We, in my opinion, and nobody else you can hit me, send me out the door, whatever, have great employees. But somehow we need to get on the same page with our board of trustees because the wages that they have quoted their employees and what we're doing is not very close.
No, not at all.
And there's going to come a time that, like we've just discussed before, the insurance, which we're going to discuss in a little while, is going to come back to haunt us. I mean, what they're getting, you're going to get. You're looking at $1 here, plus the insurance is a good input. But what the board of trustees gave, that's just crazy to me. I'm sorry, but that's the third year in a row of that amount to occur. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
We don't have the fluid funds
Nope.
they have.
Do they?
Yeah, at this point too. This is about a 3%. Is that what?
It's very close.
Just depends on which one you.
Yeah. Right. So you want to go anywhere with that, Dan, or just?
No, I just wanted to spread it a little out here because that's what I'm not sure everyone knows that what our boards have done with it. And I said 3% is 3%, but 2% more is more.
For those that may not know, they've done three years in a row, 5%. What he's talking about.
And I'm not saying that our utility department is not substandard. They're not all. They are awesome gentlemen, but
New London's very fortunate to have good employees.
the employees we have are awesome.
Yeah.
And we have a great, they work together when it comes time to go to get the dirt. They work together. They do.
Oh, yeah.
So
Good bunch of guys and gals.
I just want to get, we're maybe on the same page with things.
Yeah.
Great goal.
I don't know if I'm right to speak to the utility board or not, but I will say, I don't know that they'll give them 5% because I think that that's what it should be every year. I think they're looking at just, I know inflation, there's like CPI and stuff like that, but they're looking at like the industry overall. And rather than having to every so often go and look at like what the industry is paying and go, oh, we need to catch up. I think they're thinking that by giving these large raises, they can try to keep up rather than, because I know we've had to do it before with the police department and whatnot. Every once in a while you look around at communities, go, what are they offering? Are they taking people from us? And then, like I said, I think the utility was trying to keep up with other places that have linemen, as opposed to thinking like this is what it should be every year, just rather than have that whole reevaluation of their whole pay scale, but for what that's worth.
Mm-hmm.
Any more discussion on that?
I did read something interesting since you brought this up. The cost of living went up a little more than 3% this year.
Right.
So technically our employees are not actually getting a raise. They're actually only getting the cost of living bump.
Right.
So actually, if we were actually to give them a raise, they would probably need about a 5% raise. And so more than this dollar we're giving them. So utility board is actually doing their employees right this year. And we are actually not. So if we were actually to give our employees a raise, we would actually probably need to be giving them more than what we're actually giving them now. If we actually truly want to do right of just giving them a raise, not just the standard
Keeping up with
cost of living. So I can see, and then we have the insurance plan in there, which we'll discuss here in a little bit. But, you kind of throw all these factors in there. I mean, there's just so many things to think about when you do that. And majority of the time, we are only historically giving cost of living raises. We are not actually giving that bump of the extra on top of the raise. You know what I'm saying? So we're just giving the cost of living raise on that. So I don't fault them for what they're doing. They have the money to do it. Good for them. This is what our choice is, what we're doing, and our budget allows. So that's what I have to say. So thank you.
Well, we got a motion on the floor. Do we have any seconds?
What it's
As
just the 3% or the dollar, correct?
yeah, yeah.
Travis? Was it Travis or Brad? Sorry.
Yeah, oh, Brad.
Brad, okay. Signs, Burner,
Yes.
Campbell,
Yes.
Ben,
Yeah,
Helmerson.
yeah.
Good discussion, guys. Discuss IMO's proposed service locations and possible contract agreement with the city. We had approved at our council meeting things for them that we wanted them to do. But we have nothing, a contract or anything for them to sign and say, yes, we agree with this, we're going to do them. Do you think we need to have?
I think absolutely.
My thought too.
Absolutely. It's covering us, covering them.
I thought that's what we were going to do is, standard. Or do they not normally do that?
They don't really do that.
Yeah.
What's on your packet is what they sent me is when they come to town and introduce themselves and they said they could be here, but I was like, well, we're kind of not on the fence, but don't have any particular whatever. So anyway, so that's what they sent me so far. So that's what I put in there. I was asking them if they had some sort of standard agreement. I was thinking not a franchise, but something similar to that. And then we could kind of add in our things that were specific to us that maybe weren't typical in an agreement, but they don't have anything like that. So it would come down to our attorney drafting something for us, for them, because they didn't have anything like that. They basically just wanted in the minutes that you okayed it, and then they'll come here and do their thing.
Well, I think that gets in the way of we just said, go ahead and do it. And what happens when things are,
Exactly. They've never agreed to
when
it.
Dave gets to go fix it and whatever, in the middle of the night, they get something and power's gone out, water's
Yeah.
blowing everywhere. To me, that's just, we're asking for trouble.
I do too. I agree. You know, we can approve all we want, but if they don't agree to it, then what do we got to stand on? I think we should have our lawyer just go ahead and take what we had approved and write something up.
That's a lot of.
But then what are your thoughts on the map?
Yeah.
And is there anything specific that you want to say from that going forward for our lawyer to put in the agreement, let's say?
What are these structures? Are they going to actually be like little boxes? I mean,
They're going to be
Underground, right?
flush with the
ground, yeah.
top of the ground. They're not going to stand up like,
so they're like the little plastic plates or whatever on the ground.
yes.
Like that.
I don't know how big, Scott.
Okay. So I'm thinking, if they're like those stand-up boxes, I'm like, holy cow, that's going to be a bunch of them.
Well, at least that's what we
That's how it felt.
approved at our meeting. They have not.
Okay.
I mean, they said they would at the meeting that Casey and I had with them, but
And I assume this
Oh,
is
you
all.
who was that? Dan and I?
So who was the last utility or provider that we were working with? Internet. I was just wondering if their service area was this big because it's so.
I think they have like MediaCom and Altelecom, I think, for Windstream.
That's what my question is. It's a normal service
They do.
area they would cover.
It's just there's a lot of the duplicates and stuff like
Yes.
that. Like, is that something you want to specify to get with? There's a lot of places that they're.
They're like MediaCom went across the street. Isn't that right, Dave?
Yes.
I mean, they,
Not run both sides of the street.
these guys are going to run both sides of the street. And,
I'm concerned, because we have a lot of electric underground. I am just concerned of them hitting electric. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
well, they don't discriminate. They hit electric, sewer, water. I mean, the last one, they did it all.
And then, Dave, and they're trying to get, last time I talked to Dave, they're trying to get more electric, and if they're in, I don't want them interrupting what our utility guys are trying to do. And
Yeah.
I mean, I want our utility guys to have right away and doing what stuff to do and more electric. Like you said, our town going out of power with these guys. That just seems, I don't know. I'm assuming they're going to be underground. I mean, that seems logical.
Yes, there's most
Oh,
of
this
it.
is all
It's
in
all
But
underground.
I need them. I would like them to be liable for anything
Correct.
that happens on whatever they hit.
And that's all we had
destroy,
approved
or
for
whatever.
5 years afterwards. If it was
Yeah.
anything in their area, they were liable for it.
Yeah. I just think we need to have a safety net on our side.
I agree.
Not that I don't want them here. I just think
I'm
we
not
need to
opposed to them
cover our-
coming in. I mean,
Yeah, we
I-
just need to have our.
For fair trade, we can maybe, help drive some costs down, but what on the front side are we going to cost us?
Well, that's the whole thing. And I look at is in 5 years, is everything underground going to be obsolete because it's going to all be,
Satellite.
yeah. I mean, I know I've had several people contact me. I don't want my yard tore up again. It's going to be.
I didn't want my yard tore up again, but they just tore it up again last week.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. So, I don't know.
Well, I would like to go ahead and get this to the lawyer, get a contract drawn up,
Yep.
have a pre-construction meeting with a couple council members and myself and Mike and Dave all there. And, make sure we're,
I would volunteer for committee to help be a part of this to help make it cleaner, maybe.
well, that would be good, Brad.
I'm
Yeah.
around. I could be part of it too. I mean, like Brad and I were part of the beginning, so.
Yeah, that's right.
Maybe it'll be a little cleaner for everybody.
Well, we can hope so.
Maybe. You know what you do, that's what I
That's
mean.
right.
It's a-
All right. Well, we'll do that. We'll get the lawyers to get a paper drawn up and we'll go from there. Anything else from anybody? Casey?
I just say, do you want them to address any of the redundancy, or is that okay with everybody? Like whether on two sides of the streets or in front, behind,
The less is better.
less redundant.
Less is better.
Yeah.
I
I
just,
agree.
If they don't have to, let's not. My opinion only, but that's what I gotta say about that.
I mean, Dave, is it better on water lines if they shoot the street, take a chance on hitting the main versus going down both sides?
They're on top of the water mains the way they're doing it now.
Oh,
I mean, one side they're going to be on top of the water main, the other side they're going to be on top of something else.
okay. Let's keep it to one thing, maybe. Okay. All right. We'll do that. Go on from there. New business. Approve reinvesting funds in CDs.
Anything we're going to need anything for Casey?
Everything we had cash for. Like I said, doing Pine Street was a big concern, but we didn't get that grant. If we want to try again, we still have another year. So, I mean, you can do 6 months, you can do a year, whatever.
So, I mean, the 182 days, the best rate. So I say we go for it. I think that, it would be worth exploring if rates ever take another dip, what other,
No longer term.
or maybe, if there's other options that other people have used.
I
alternative.
brought up a long time ago, and I don't know that everybody was here that was on, but there is something called iPaid. It's like a state investment. And that's something that you have the rates are pretty close to, like let's say, I don't think it's 3.9. I think last time it was maybe 3.6, 3.7. But that you have the fluency, you only need a day's worth of heads up to transfer money.
Mm-hmm.
So you could essentially keep a lot more of your money with them making interest than what you do now. Because right now we keep it in there because it's locked up for 6 months. But just a thought, if you ever wanted to explore that route, if this.
Well, we might as well explore it.
Yeah.
Might as well look at it.
Yeah.
I mean, we can go ahead and do this on 182 days.
Yeah, definitely.
Is that your motion?
What is the,
It was more just I was kind of looking around and I found the same thing. So in case you guys want,
It changes every day. But
Okay.
like I said, there's a lot of fluency to move it day to day.
maybe when we have it's up in about 6 months, we can have that option if we could.
Sure.
I'll like a second on that.
Berner?
Yep.
Campbell?
Yes.
Ben?
Yes.
Elmerson?
Yes.
Fine.
yes.
Okay, approve the VFW auxiliary to host a 4th of July parade.
I don't see a problem with it. I move we approve.
Got a second?
Second.
Campbell?
Yes.
Ben?
Yes.
Elmerson?
Yes.
Stein?
Yes.
Berner?
Yes.
Discuss and take action on the quotes for the concrete border around the new playground equipment. Mike and I and Kevin Christensen have been talking, and Hickey. We looked at Hickey's there last month, 17,645. Christensen gave us for the same thing, a little different lineal feet. I think that's because last time, I think with Hickey, we were doing 2 rectangulars. Now we're just doing, they're going to join. So there won't be a wall between them. Mike talked with the playground guys and we don't need that extra wall. So that might be the difference in footage. I don't know, Mike's out of town. So, but that's my guess. The $7,500 one is basically the same thing Hickey quoted, except for the 40, 50 feet difference. Mike and Kevin had talked about, it's just a 12 by 12 sitting on 12 inches in the ground. The 12.5 one is putting a 6-inch thick by 24-inch wide footing underneath of the wall to help support the wall better. And Brad, you probably know more about that than we do. Okay. Okay. And also, we were going to put a tile in there to drain it, but they are looking at using that Forma drain and making that our tile and just dumping it into the, instead of using. Yes. Yeah. And so.
Same thing. That would be the same thing.
Yeah. Just, less work and, yeah. Right. And that's an extra $1,000 that Kevin had forgot to put in on that 12.5. So approximately 1,000.
12.5 or 7.5?
on the 12.5. That's the one with the footing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, looking at 13.5. That's with the 6x24 footer underneath the wall and the former drain.
Kind of broke up and couldn't hear that.
17,645.
But that had some additional footage in it, right?
Yeah, it was,
600 feet.
yeah, 356 versus 292. And I'm thinking those things, well, those rectangles were 60 foot wide, if I remember right. And so that's probably where that's at. I'm not sure.
You divide it up in foot, you're not far off.
Yeah. And so I think actually the second quote we got with the footing is probably a lot cheaper price. Oh, yeah, the 12.5 or 13.5 with the drain that's got the footing under it. No, Hickey just quoted a 12x12 curb. And yeah, the 7,500 is the same thing, a 12x12, just a little shorter. What was that, Scott?
I don't think we should be doing the one without the footer.
I would agree.
I think we need to be doing that one. Or if he's willing to do that without the.
Dickies is like $49 a foot, $49.56.
Okay. And the other one was 43, you said? 40? Yeah.
The former drain, now there you go. I will look at the size number in there.
Oh, 13.5's got the footing under it. Yes.
$23. $3 per foot.
Okay.
Yeah, that's got the former drain included in it.
Former drain and the footing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a better system. Who's tying the drain into the phone store? Is that Mike can do that, or?
I believe so. And it's just going to dump in the street. What's that over the going out? Oh, yes, that's what's there. Yes, that's what's there, Travis. Yes. Yeah. Yes, they do. Then that chips or whatever we got from before. So, yeah. So I'm hearing we should go with the footing. Is that what I'm hearing from you guys? I need a motion for that.
I'll make a motion. We go for the footer. 13,500
With drain.
through Kevin with the drain.
I'll
Which is
second
13.5.
I'll second that.
So we got a motion and a second for the 13.5 with the drain.
Ben?
Okay. Yeah.
Palmerson?
Yes.
Stein?
Yes.
Berner?
Yes.
Campbell?
Yes.
Okay. And he thought he could do that, start maybe the middle to end of next week on that. So, yeah, that's a lot sooner than Hickey could get there. He's so busy. So, okay, we did that one. Discuss and take action on Resolution 490, amending Resolution 293, adopting a sidewalk replacement program and reimbursement to the property owners.
This is the program that you guys had in place for years. And it was brought to my attention by somebody who had applied that I did change some wording in the resolution itself, but really it's section 4. It's on page 39 in the old and 37 in the new version. It's just that it didn't specify the dollars. They had taken it, towards the end of the paragraph, there's a part where it says that we will reimburse the total cost. Well, it's supposed to be reimbursed the $2, but it doesn't specifically say that. And so I thought, well, we'll clarify that and make it crystal clear then for anybody who does it in the future.
Right.
So that's the only change I'm making. And then I thought, we've had that $2 a square foot for a very long time. It probably isn't what it used to be. It used to pay for about half. So I definitely think we should increase that. Now, what you guys want to increase that to is up to you. But I was thinking we have $3,000 in the budget every year for this program. So I thought we'll keep it the way it is. It's budgeted $3,000 for next year. And then we do the budget next time. We'll increase that to something where we can get people to do more, and we'll try and encourage the program.
Brad, what?
They do. And sometimes we get close to maxing it out, but I don't know that we ever have. But like I said, we should probably increase it if you're going to increase the $1 a square foot.
What is the cost?
We just stop. Yep, we just stop if we don't do it. I mean, they apply before they tear out their sidewalks, so generally, like, they're not going to get stuck paying it and not know that they won't get reimbursement. So,
Brad, what is the cost now per square foot? You know, Brad? Okay.
So all you need from us tonight is to change the wording.
you have to approve the new resolution, and it takes out the old one, and then tell me what the dollar amount is that you would like to have in the new.
Okay, you like that tonight too?
Yep,
Okay.
if you can, if not.
So I'll make a motion. We approve resolution 490 with the over $3.50, I think.
Huh?
$3.50.
Well, there's labor too.
Oh.
Like it used to be $2 covered labor and materials.
Okay.
So it was like, I used to get mine in quotes all the time when people would turn them in with their things. So it was like $4 a square foot, and the $2 covered about half of the whole project if you were hiring it done. Now, if you did it yourself, it's different. So
Do you want to get a quote from a contractor and see what they're charging? Or do you just want to guess at it? It's up to you guys.
I mean, I was thinking you probably should do $5 or $6, but
Could we put the work in there as market rate, and then we get a quote when we get to work?
And have a percentage.
so they have,
Yeah.
so they have percentage of what, the concrete, or
The
Is
total bill.
Is it written right now as concrete?
because I mean, it'll be different person to person. If you do total bill and you're having somebody do it for you, you're going to be reimbursed a lot more versus if if somebody's doing the work themselves and it's just the concrete.
Yeah, I know $3,000 isn't going to go very far on this part.
No, but I mean, there's also years where we don't have anybody apply. But I'm just saying, $3,000 for this next budget year that's already set, and then when we prepare the next one, we can increase it to 5, 6, 10, whatever you guys want to put in there.
Okay.
Okay.
So how do you want me to word my?
I don't know. What do you guys do? You want to do a percentage of a bill, or do you want to do a flat dollar amount?
So do we need to,
It's it's just one of those things.
A percentage, $10 per square foot, you do it yourself, and you're going to cover more of the material. If you hire somebody, you're not going to make as much, you're not going to get as much. True.
Right. It's going to vary person to person on how they do it and who they hire to do it, and vary on what the industry is.
You have somebody do the work themselves, get a little more out of it.
well, this is nothing that has to be done tonight, does it?
How about can we improve the resolution and keep it right where we're at right now until we go? Yeah, I mean, but we don't have any, I'd like to see exactly, like you said, get what's it going to cost with, if they do my sidewalk, say, or whatever,
Right.
It's a long one.
It doesn't matter. I mean, well, if you do it by the square foot, that doesn't matter. But yeah, if you want to look at like cost concrete or something.
Well, Brad said it's what, $6 right now or more?
I would just think if you want to get close to what covering half, you call Kevin Christensen, you call Hickey, what are you charging per square foot to do your sidewalks?
Yeah.
A 4-foot sidewalk, whatever depth you put a sidewalk, 4 inches, what's it costing a square foot?
You can probably figure that out, but when we first square foot there was that sidewalk project we're doing over right now along North on South Pine, didn't we?
Yeah, I'd have to look at it.
Yeah, we probably can't do that tonight.
I'll take it for it.
Because that's plenty of foot there. I think that is 6'1".
Yeah, but it's also
Figure it out.
6 inches deep too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas
That
the
is thick.
residential, we just require 4.
I think we should maybe just table this and get some more information about
I'd like to, at a minimum, let's do the $2 because I'd like to clarify for that person because they're questioning me and they're thinking they should get their whole sidewalk paid for.
Gotcha.
Oh, you got something going on.
And I thought maybe it would make it more enticing because you might be giving them more dollars then.
I see.
I'm sure I could probably text Hickey here and go on to the next things on the thing, and you probably text me something back what it costs. You want to do that?
Yep.
Or do you not?
Yeah. Do it. Let's go on.
You know, what we call a gravel rate or just going down the dirt rate too? Or you don't want to fill these things too.
There's specifications. I think it's more about the size of it. And rebar. I don't know if it says gravel or not.
I don't think we're called out for something. So look at the run about the dirt.
Well, and another thing is we all know that it needs to be raised some. We could raise it to $3 or $4 tonight,
Yeah.
and then we could adjust it later on again.
I mean, if you said the going rate's going a little bit over 6, if we were doing 3,
That's
that's
for concrete only though.
Yeah, that's no labor.
So maybe we just go to $6 and be done with it right now that's half, close to half maybe. That'd be my motion then.
Dan's got a motion. We go to just $6 a square foot. And that'll be up to $3,000 total, whoever applies. So
Yeah, work for.
So we're going from 2 to 6, but that's for like the whole bill. That's not
$6 a square foot.
first. Okay.
Up to our allotted amount of $3,000.
yeah.
Which we may have to look at raising that if we want more to happen, you know.
Yeah.
Because I saw that we brought it back up because I had seen it where they were trying to help the town. People were trying to, in court, make people do
Right.
enhance things up a little bit. So
Okay, so we got a motion and a second, $6 a square foot, and we changed the wording.
Helmers?
Yes,
Sure.
that's all we've got. Yes.
Okay.
Helmerson?
Yes.
Stein?
Yes.
Berner?
yes,
Campbell?
Yes.
Benz?
Yeah.
Okay, discuss and take action on Wellmark renewal for employee benefits. Another good year this year. Didn't go up much. I'm very fortunate on that. 2.9%. You said it was like 40 to 50 cents an hour, Casey?
No, it's like a quarter an hour.
Quarter an hour.
The family's going up $44, and I think the single is going up $18 a month on the premiums. So like I said, for a family, that's about a quarter an hour. For a single, it's probably, I don't know, 10 to 15, 10, 12 cents.
Really pretty reasonable for what they're getting.
Very reasonable. Yes. It's got,
It's below market increase, so.
yeah,
Unfortunate.
yes, it is. Discussion, motion?
move we approve.
Second.
Stein?
Yes. Yes. Sorry.
Um,
You're right. I got
Berner?
first.
Yes.
Campbell?
Yes.
Benz?
Yeah.
Helmerson?
Discuss selling lots 2 through 4 in the Pine Street subdivision, first addition to a developer. I was approached last Thursday or Friday. Got a gentleman who'd like to buy the remaining 3 lots on Pine Street, but he would like to buy them for $5,000 a lot. Last one we sold for $10,000 on Pine. That's his. We can go back with whatever you want.
I thought we had a discussion about something else that we weren't going to give them all to one person.
The backlot ones, yes. These the first 2 phases we have sold to Sovereign 3 or 4 at a time.
I think 3. Well, we've done 4.
Yeah, we've done 4. It's the backlot ones that we limited it. And so I would like us to give them counter proposal.
Yeah, I don't don't mind the discount, but I don't think that's too cheap.
Correct.
Anyway, counter offer or something.
What,
That's what I was thinking.
what are we, what
Where
was
were they originally posted at? 12 or 15?
15?
We sold the last one for 10 on the corner, on the front.
Are they posted at 10?
6, 7,
Okay, 19, I think we
19.
started doing the road work.
Yeah. So, 6 or 7 years, Brad.
I mean, I think in my mind, but in a house on them is going to benefit us more than in an empty lot.
Mm-hmm.
And he still has the time limit on all of them.
Right.
We're not going to waive the.
We do normally extend it out just a little bit. I don't know
Yeah.
if it's been like, for example, like 18, 24, and 30 months.
That's what we've done on the last 2 times.
Yeah, we have done that before, but
It's still going to be up for, somebody can still counter bid up to 10 or
Up-
whatever.
Or whatever. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, we're protected a little bit. I mean, if there's somebody else interested in a cheaper rate, but I don't think we give them away at 5.
Yeah, I like 85.
I would counter proposal like Travis said at 85.
Okay. Yeah. We don't need a motion. So, well, I'll take that back to them. See what they say. And, we can go from there. It'd be nice to be rid of them.
Yes, it would.
Yeah, it really would. Okay. We'll do that. Well, that's it. Meetings, public works, when needed, public safety. I would like to have a PD meeting. I would like to talk to all the officers and the safety committee sometime. And I don't know what would work. I do see that I'm going to be gone the rest of this week, but I see the 19th that all the officers work pretty close to. I think Ryan's off at 4 and Todd works 3 to 11 or something.
I'll be going the evening of the 19th.
Okay, so that won't work.
Yeah, I'll be gone.
Sorry.
Well, maybe we can work something out. What would work for everybody? I'm pretty much available anytime after this week, but yeah. So we'll get with have Casey kind of set that up with everybody, see what will work. Regular meetings July 13th, same place, 6 o'clock. Motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Burner,
Yep.
Campbell,
Yes.
Ben,
Yes.
Helmerson,
Yes.
Stein.
Yes.